today's webinar, Introduction to Business English. Thank you for taking time out and being here today. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Chris Quinn, and I'll be the moderator for today's webinar on this beautiful Saturday morning. Before we start, I'm going to go through some housekeeping to ensure you can interact with me and the speaker. Firstly, we will be running a live questions and answers at the end of the webinar. Thus, we have enabled our live chat feature. It is on the right-hand side of your screen. So, if you have any questions, just pop them in there, as we'd love to hear from you. We also will send you a link to receive your e-certificate at the end of this webinar. To stay tuned all the way through with us. Alright, for those of you just joining us, welcome to the webinar on the Introduction of Business English. I take this opportunity to welcome today's guest speaker, Ms. MADIHAH, who is an expert in business English. Okay, she's completed her bachelor degree in psychology in University Putra Malaysia. Later on, she pursued her master diploma in TESOL Training Center, which officially endorsed by Training Qualification UK as an Ofqual recognized UK awarding organization while teaching English to speakers of other languages. She worked as admin assistant in United Nations and continues her journey as an English lecturer and head department of English language in Jogjakarta University College. Currently, she's working as Employment Service Officer in PERKESO. It is an honor and privilege for us, Ms. MADIHAH, to have you with us today. Today, we have gathered here for the webinar organized by PERSATUAN Guru Stem Malaysia, along with our strategic partnership PERKESO, with all our audiences today, especially the students, you, who is currently looking for jobs, on our fourth series topic about business English. I'm sure we will be enriched by this webinar. Now, without further ado, here to uncover the introduction of business English. Please welcome Ms. Nur MADIHAH LATIP.
Hello everyone. Thank you, thank you, Teacher Chris. I'm so sorry. Okay, for inviting me today. Hello everyone. Welcome. So my name is MADIHAH, and today I'm gonna talk about the introduction to business English. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, Teacher Chris, can you see this?
Oh, perfect.
Okay, how about my voice? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's very clear. Very clear.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So, introduction to business English. I'm focusing on two categories. One would be if you are like currently studying in your school or university, and then you're about to find a job. Okay, that is one. And then two, if you are in your school and then you want to continue to your university as well, because business English doesn't mean that you're gonna take business. It's just the way that how do we say, it's like when you continue or when you enter a professional state, for example like your university or even your company. So that is when you enter your professional state, okay, your professional place, your company, and etc. So you know from here on, you know how to react, how to converse, and how to deal with situations when you are in these kind of places. Okay, let's start. For first would be writing application letter or application email. So some people call it as application email, while others call it as like cover letter. Is this the same? Okay, is this the same? Doesn't matter if it's like a letter or email. So don't worry about it. So now I'm gonna talk about if you are sending your cover letter via email, list your name, the job title in the subject line of the email message, include your contact information in your email signature, and don't list the employer contact information. Start your email message with a salutation. So what is a salutation? Salutation is a word or phrase of greetings. You can say gentlemen or dear sir or madam that conventionally comes immediately before the body of a letter. Okay, now maybe you don't know, like when are you going to send the cover letter, or when are you going, if the interview wants or not, you don't know. So here are some examples from jobstreet.com. Okay, I have two examples here. So let me zoom in the slide. Okay. For example, if you want to apply for admissions and marketing executive, okay, you can see here, apply now, and then here is close. Here, candidates who are interested, please send your most updated resume and cover letter, okay, to our recruitment mailbox indicated in our Beacon House Malaysia covers page, sorry, career page. So this is an application from a company called Beacon House. Okay, so you need to give them your resume and your cover letter. So by next month, we PERKESO, we will give you a webinar about resume. So don't worry, I'm not gonna state it now. Okay, we're gonna have it later onwards. We have a resume and interview and etc. Okay, next example would be from Lighthouse Company and Forum. Okay, sponsorship and advertising sales account manager. Okay, to apply, please send your resume along with cover letter outlining why you want to join Lighthouse to HR manager or human resource manager via apply now. So here you have to send your resume along with your cover letter or your application letter. Okay, so next. Now, what is salutation? Okay, so letter, salutations, and greetings. So, salutation is a greeting, right? Let me show you this one. The first one would be Dear Taylor. If you know the person well, use their first name only. So, example like Dear Chris or Dear Madihah. Okay, next one would be Dear Mrs. Brown. For potential employer or supervisor, always use Mr. or Mrs. If you want to use Mr. or Mrs., you have to use the last name. My name would be Madihah Latip. Okay, so you're gonna say as Mrs. Latip. Next one, use in business correspondence. Okay, this one, if you don't know who you're going send to, you just know the company, but you don't know, so you can say to whom it may concern. Next one, if you don't know the same one, okay, you don't know, but you want to be polite as well. Okay, when you don't have a name or a name to use, dear sir or madam. Then next one, use in casual correspondence, hello or hi. How about in group emails? In group emails, this may be Dear Mary, Bob, and Sue, or you can just say hi all. Letter salutations or email salutations doesn't have to be when you want to send your cover letter. It can be in like in every email, okay, that you send. So salutation is a must, it's necessary for every email. It's what you call in Malay, it would be like wajib. Okay, very important. If you don't say hi, it's like for example, if I see you for the first time, you don't say hi, you just say like, okay, what's your name, what's your problem. uh that is not good, that's considered as rude. So make sure to have a salutation or greeting in everything you do, in everything that you send. Okay, now I'm going to show you a bit of tips on how to do your cover letter. Okay, number one, your cover letter is your sales pitch. Your cover letter is far more than an expression of your interest in a job opening. Ideally, it should be a powerful marketing document that summarizes the unique qualifications that you could bring to the employer. So, what does it mean as a sales pitch? You Okay, for example, a company is hiring, okay, admin assistant. So you out of 53 candidates, so how are you going to sell yourself? You're going to sell yourself from the cover letter by sharing your experience, your knowledge, and your strength. Okay, that your strength, yeah, that way you'll be like, be able to show that you are the best out of all these candidates. That is your sales pitch. And then next one, focus on the employer. So every statement that you make in your cover letter, oh, I can do this, I can do that, should serve to respond to the need the employer. Okay, whatever you do, even if like, okay, if okay, let me say, for example, like admin assistant, maybe you, like, your skill would be computer. Okay, your skill computer, it can link. Okay, it can link with the admin, because if you're doing like admin, you have to like answer the call, and then you have to know a bit. It doesn't have to be like expert in computer, but at least you know the basic of it, how to open a Microsoft Word. So you tell the employer, oh, I can do customer service, I can write a letter. So one, it must be linked to the employer. Then employer will be like, okay, this is the skills that I need. But if it doesn't match, for example, you like to fish, okay, fishing, you like to go fishing, but you wanna apply for admin assistant. So how do you link that? Maybe you can say that I am persistent. What is like persistent? uh and then like, why does persistent link to the admin assistant? Maybe you can say like, okay, admin, they answer calls, so I can like, how do you say this, be ready when people got angry with me. I can still sabar, be patient, because when you're fishing, okay, you have to be patient for the fish to grab onto your hook. So you have to find a way to link, okay, the skills that you have and then the position. So that's why every statement that you make in your cover letter should serve the response of the need of the employer, as these are expressed in their job announcement. Don't write extensive biography here. Instead, highlight the skills that you offer. You don't say in the employer, sorry, in the cover letter that, oh, you like watching movies, you like this, you like that, you like baking. No, no. Just highlight the skills that you can offer to them. Whatever the skills that you cannot offer, okay, don't put. Then next one, make your cover letter perfect. Most hiring managers view carelessly written generic cover letter as a red flag. Carefully edit your cover letter to eliminate all grammatical, spelling, formatting errors. Okay, ask a grammar savvy friend to proofread it for you as well. Okay, so let me go to like show you example this one. Maybe you can search for Grammarly. Okay, you can use Grammarly as well. So Grammarly can check any spelling error, okay, and then change it for you. Can you see the examples here? Okay, they change. Okay, change. And yeah, it's free of charge, so you can take it. Spelling example, okay, here. And then if you can see here, detect, they can detect, Okay, they can change, okay, what you are saying as well. So this is one of the examples. Grammarly, okay, GRAMMARLY, sorry, LY. Okay, so another thing that you have to know about your cover letter, don't make it as general as possible. So cover letter is like a diary. You need to express like personally to every company that you send. I know sometimes when you send or when I'm sending, cover letter to, for example, like 15 companies, but you have to like change. Okay, you have to change. Oh, for example, company A, and then company B, and then company C, and then company D. You have to change because the more you change, it says that the more that you are focusing on the company and you really want to work hard, okay, you want to focus and honesty on the company instead of you giving out like free to everyone. No, it has to be like personal. It has to be personal with the company. Okay, let me give you like how do I say this, a template. Okay, so the name, the title of the company, and then the company address. You can say dear Mr. Mrs. and then whoever last name. I'm writing to apply for the position of. So what kind of position? Let's say like admin assistant, which I saw advertised on. Okay, just now we saw on Job Street, right? So you can say on Job Street, and then the company name would be just now Beacon House. Okay, so Beacon House. So tell a few good things about Beacon House. Beacon House is good, is a good and friendly company, or like a fast moving forward kind of company. And then you can say, I believe that my experience will make me an ideal candidate. Okay, if you say ideal candidate, okay, it means like, oh, that is like a good term, okay, a good term for this position at your company. Okay, for example, you are just graduated, you can say, as a recent graduate of the, okay, so what kind of company, okay, of university, sorry, of university. I have a significant background in, okay, what you can tell what your major, and then you can also tell what kind of internship that you did. I did my internship as blah 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 intern at blah 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 company. But if you, for example, if you freshly out of school, you don't have to say the internship. The internship in Malaysia usually during your university time. But if you don't have, you don't have to state here. This is just merely an example, so you can take and then cross if you don't want. Okay, next one. If you have an achievement at university or school that you can state as well. And then next one, if you do part time at work or any kind of work that can link to the position, and that is very good. And then you need to show your skills as well. So your strength, you don't say your weakness. Maybe interview, when during the interview, your interview will ask like what is your weakness. But in your cover letter, don't put any of your weakness. Put only your strength, and then combine with a deep and varied academic. Okay, academic internship. If you want to say your academic, it's good as well. If you don't want to say, it's okay. Internship and employment experience. If you do have experience like working part time, or before this you work somewhere else, and I have prepared me to make a strong and immediate impact at, okay, put the name of the company from the first one as well. Okay, I am excited about the opportunity to join. Okay, so this, I'm so sorry, I forgot to put it down. To join the, okay, the name of the company, okay, team, as it moves to the center of the conversation. Thank you for your time on consideration. Sincerely, okay, and then you put your signature, and then you put your name, sincerely, and then sign, and then you put, like, for example, like my name would be Madihah, so I put Madihah LATIP. Okay, here is the example. I'm running to apply a position of Media Relation Assistant Manager, which I saw advertised on mediajobs.com. So just now we saw the job street, so you can put jobstreet.com. So ABCD is a fast-moving global institution and outstanding communication pioneer, now poised to guide the direction of print journalism. So this is like this is, okay, you are saying the good points of the company. And I believe that my extensive experience, okay, now you're saying about your experience, in media makes me an ideal candidate for this position at your company. At a recent graduate of State University, so you just graduated. Okay, I have a significant background in media. Okay, now this person wants to link with the position, media relation assistant. Okay, now why? Okay, tell us why does it link? As a media major, I held multiple internships, including media relation coordinator intern, okay, at XYZ company. I also served as president of media marketing club at school. Okay, if you entered an organization or club, at your school that may relate, okay, you can put it as well. But if you don't have, it's okay. It doesn't mean that it's necessary. It's not necessary. But if you want to sell yourself, you know what to do. We successfully developed and pitched an advertisement campaign for a local non-profit, which helped increase donation to the non-profit by 22%. Okay, you state in your job listing that you are looking for someone with strong writing skills. Throughout those 4 years, I worked part-time as a copy editor. So this person is also link the position from the position. Okay, I would love to bring my editing skills to a position in your company. This strength, combined with deep and varied academic, internship, and employment experience, have prepared me to make a strong, immediate impact. So this is like the summary. Okay, I am experienced about the opportunity to join, okay, the company's team, as it moves to the center of, okay, print media conversation. Okay, thank you for your time and consideration. This is a closing. Okay, when you want to close, sincerely, okay, put your name, your signature, and then your name. The next one. So now is the time that, okay, you send your cover letter, and now you got the offer to be, for example, just now we stated as assistant, admin assistant. So now you got the acceptance to be the admin assistant. So what do you want to do? You want to say like, thank you. Okay, thank you for choosing me to be your admin assistant, okay, in your company. So acceptance email for a job offer. It's commonly standard practice to send an acceptance email to officially accept a job offer. Get your new job off to a professional start and express your gratitude. Okay, you are very happy for the new opportunity and the new job, knowing what information to include, how to organize your acceptance can help you draft a good acceptance letter. Okay, now what is acceptance letter? So acceptance letter is an email typically requested by, okay, sometimes they requested your a recruiter or your hiring manager. Sometimes they request, but sometimes it's common courtesy to give. Okay, doesn't mean that if a recruiter doesn't ask, doesn't mean that you don't have to give. You can give. You can give. That shows that you really appreciate and you really want the job. Okay, to agree with the term of job offer, you send this email to your future employer after they send you a job offer letter or email that includes title, pay, and then start date, okay, or terms of your employment. So you should give a specific instruction from people you've been contact throughout the hiring process, usually a recruiter or HR representative. Okay, you can say this. Subject of your line would be offer acceptance. Okay, dear hiring manager or supervisor name, whoever that send you the email or like WhatsApp you, whoever that send it to you, please accept this email as my formal acceptance of the offered position as admin assistant with, okay, what company? Okay, Beacon House, for example, like Beacon House Company. I thank you for the opportunity and I look forward to applying my skills to the position. Okay, as the offer letter displays, and as we previously discussed on the phone, okay, it can be on the phone or email, I accept the starting salary of what salary and what benefit. But if you don't want to say this, okay, if you don't want to say this, it's okay. You can just say this. I accept, okay, I accept the offered position. You can say that, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry. You don't have to say the salary if you don't want. As long as you are grateful and you have the gratitude to express your gratefulness, then it's okay. So I look forward to beginning work and meeting the team on, okay, so this would be start date of the work. For example, if today is like 21 August and your work will start on like Monday, okay, you say like 23rd of August. If you require any additional information from me before then, please let me know. You can reach me by phone at, okay, 011 dot 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 dot, or by email at, okay, now you put your own email address. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to demonstrate my value to the team. Sincerely, okay, what is your name? Okay, this is another one. So this one would be template. Okay, this one would be the example. Okay, please accept this email as my formal acceptance of the offered position as the director, okay, of the new accounts with latent purchasing. Okay, this is the company's name. I thank you for the opportunity and I look forward to apply my skills to the position. As the offer letter displays, as we previously discussed on the phone, I accept the starting salary of, okay, this one you don't have to say if you don't want to say. I look forward to beginning work and meeting the team on July 1st. If you require any information details from me, please let me know. You can reach me at, okay, your phone number or by email at, okay, your email. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to demonstrate my value to the team. Sincerely, Charlie Spears. Okay, so now you got the job. Okay, you got the job. You've given the acceptance email. Now, okay, when you enter your company, okay, you will see your boss, your friends. Okay, you see them the first day that you step into the office. So, what will you do? You have to say hello, right? Okay, so now let's continue to the next topic, meetings with new colleagues. English uses a variety of polite phrases for introducing yourself and greeting your coworkers. It doesn't have to be your coworkers, can be your boss, managers, etc. Okay, I give you a couple of examples. Okay, example number one. Good morning, my name is Amir. Hello, Amir. My name is Alicia. This is a formal greeting of saying good morning. You can also say good afternoon. You can also say good evening. While hello can be used in a formal an informal situation. The next one. Hi, I'm Lee. Hi, I'm Kevin. This is an informal greeting. Okay, next one. Example number 2. I'm Claire. Nice to meet you, Claire. So when you say I'm is a short form of I am, an informal way to say your name. Other way to say nice to meet you, Claire. Okay, you can say it's good to meet you or it's good to see you. Okay, next one. My name is Syed Adam. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Adam. When you're writing to or meeting someone for the first time, okay, you can use a formal address of Mr. or Mrs. with the person's last name if you know. But what if you don't know? If you can't find the last name, okay, you can use the generic title such as Sir or Madam. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sir. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam. Okay, so now let's continue with fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. Teacher Chris? Teacher Chris?
Hi. Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Hello?
Your voice is about is a bit like echoing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's really. Okay, it's okay, Teacher Chris. Can I continue with this?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, everyone. Okay, let. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's okay, Teacher Chris. Let me continue. Okay, everyone, fill in the gaps using the words in the panel below. My question would be, it's good to meet you. Hello, my David. Good my name is Sharifa. And hi, Yogesh. Daniel. Okay, it's great to meet you. Jane. It's a to meet you. And then on the right side, you can see morning. Name is I am. Pleasure and two. Okay, how about we do it together then? Okay, so let's start with number 1. So I did it for you guys. It's good to meet you. Okay, how about number 2? Hello, my. Okay, so the answer would be my name is. So my name is David. Okay, number 3. Good. Okay, if you want to say good, you say just now, good morning. Okay, good evening, good night, good afternoon. So the answer would be good morning. Okay, good morning. My name is Sharifa. Okay, number 4. Hi, Yogesh. And then next one. Okay, the answer is I am. Hi, Yogesh. I am Daniel. And number 5. It's great to meet you, Jane. Okay, you can say it's a pleasure or it's great to meet you too, Jane. Sorry, it's great to meet you too, Jane. And last one, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, these kind of things is also important for you when you want to greet someone. You want to say hello, nice to meet you, it's good to meet you, hello, my name is, good morning, and etc. Okay, everyone, let's continue with the next topic, which is writing tips for everyday business. I will talk about the date, the time, and the days of the week. Okay, so it's not actually like a writing tips, but if you wanna like put it on a letter or email, on like everyday kind of business. So number one would be writing a date. It is important to realize that there are a number of correct ways of writing dates in English. So Malaysia, what do we follow? Do we follow UK or US? Okay, Malaysia, we follow UK. Okay, Malaysia, we follow UK. Okay, the UK English format would be the day, the month, and the year. But how about the US? They're a bit, okay, to me it's a bit unusual. Okay, unusual for us Malaysians. It's a bit unusual. They put the month first, and then the day, and then the year. But it's okay. It's okay. We follow what we want to follow. But in Malaysia, we follow the UK one. So the day, the month, the year. Okay, examples for the UK ones would be 21st January 2009. Okay, sorry, 21 January 2009, 21st January 2009, 21 Jan. Okay, what is Jan? Jan is the short form of January. And then 21st Jan 2009. And then the last one would be 21 slash 1 slash 9. Sorry, 09. And next one, the time. So all these written versions are correct in English. Okay, we have few examples here. Let's look at the first one. The first one would be the meeting starts at 9. The meeting starts at 9 a.m. or 9. Okay, this one is like the way you can put like put a space here, or you can put like a dot or period here. So dot here and dot here. Same thing, it's correct. The meeting starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. The meeting starts at 9 in the morning. While English use the 12-hour and also the 24-hour. So you can say 09 means 9 o'clock in the morning, or 21 means 9 o'clock in the evening. Strangely enough, 24 is also 0 hours. Okay, so you can use both ways. You can use the 12-hour, which is like the first one, or you can use the 24-hour, which is like this one, 9, 21, 24. So you can use however that it suits whether your university or your company. Okay, next one, the days of the week. In English, if you want to indicate the actual day of the week, you can write either in full word or its abbreviation. So what is abbreviation? Abbreviation is a shortened form of a word or phrase. Okay, the formal convention is always to use a capital letter for the first letter of each day of the week. Okay, Monday would be mon, Tuesday would be Tues, Wednesday would be when, Thursday would be Thurs, Friday would be Fry, Saturday would be Sad, and Sunday would be Sun. Okay, you can use all of these. How about the months? Okay, the months and their customary abbreviation or short form. January Jan, February Feb, March Mar, April April, May, okay, it's short already. You don't have to shorten it anymore. June, okay, no E, but rarely used because it's short already. July, same, okay, Jul, but rarely used. August, Aug, September, Sep, October, Oc, November, Nov, and December. Okay, I hope you can use and memorize all these date, time, days, and months, because it's going to be important for you to know, and then you have to fully write it down in your yeah, wherever you are, in your company, in your university, because the wrong things, okay, shows that you don't know any of the basics and ethics, in a professional manner. Okay, now Let's continue. So you just met your boss or your coworkers. Hello, or hi. Okay, you just greet them. Now you wanna like ask for their details. Or if you go for example, like my company, okay, PERKESO, we go to a lot of companies, a lot of organization to do an engagement. Okay, when we want to do an engagement, of course we have to change details, like what is your phone number, what is your email address. Okay, so here I would say, like when making new people friends or business contacts, there are several phrases you can use to ask for their details and offers yours in return. Normally people would exchange their business cards. Okay, you don't have to have a business card only when you are working. Okay, nowadays even students have their own business card. Okay, you want to introduce yourself, you just give your business card. You can go to Shopee, because I saw a lot of these kind of things in Shopee, and then you custom your own, okay, your name and then your email address. Especially if you do like freelance, nowadays a lot of like graphic designer, they do a lot of posters and banners, they sell their skills. Nowadays kids, you guys, I saw like a lot of entrepreneurs, okay, entrepreneurs and business within you that you can share and improve. So that is also one way of exchanging details, by having your business cards. Okay, it is useful to know how to ask for contact information. You cannot simply say, "Oh, give me your phone." Oh, you cannot. You have to be polite. You have to be professional. You cannot be rude. That is wrong. People won't give it to you. Okay, you have to, like, there's a way, there's a language, or there's a way to ask. How to ask for contact information from a client or coworker. Certain phrases you can be adapted to many different situations. I will give you an example. Yeah. For example, you just arrive at a company to do an engagement. How can I reach you for more information? So here you will say, okay, here will say, just give me a call. Call me. Here's my number, or here is my number. Drop me a line. So what is drop me a line? Drop me a line means to send someone a brief note or message. So number one would be, just give me a call. Number two would be, call me. Here is my number. Number three would be, drop me a line. Okay, here you see here. Okay, this one an example of business card. Business card nowadays like have a lot of other kinds of design. It doesn't have to be like this kind of design, can be other design. Okay, let us search in like Google. Okay. Business cards. You can see here a lot of design. Okay, a lot of design, of business card. Okay, it can be white, it can be black, it can be green, blue. Okay, whatever you like. Okay, it can be, yeah, this one. I like this one. Yeah, red one. Okay, a lot of it you can search, and you can order, especially like on Shopee, you can do it yourself. Okay, now what to put in your business card? Okay, what to put on a business card? Some people, they put their name and then their position. For example, say Sharifah, and Sharifah would be the admin assistant. Okay, this is the company. Okay, the company, and then her phone number, and then her email address, and then the website of the company, and then this one, the address of the company. Not address, your home address, your personal address. No, it would be the company. Okay, what is this? This is a QR scan. Nowadays, like My Sejahtera, you have to scan the QR code. Okay, doesn't have to be that one. It can be like, a QR code directed to your WhatsApp number, or a QR code directed to your email, or a QR code that directed to the your website. Okay, your company's website. So this is company. And let me show you like examples. You can also make your QR code. Okay, QR code. Give you, for example, our company. My company website is this. My future job. Okay, our job portal. You say URL. So you copy this one and you paste it into this one and make a QR code. Tada! This one is free as well, so you can just download and then you can put it in your business card. Okay, here. It's up to you. You know, like nowadays the design, you can put it. If you don't want to put it, it's okay. Okay, now pronouncing, okay, or pronunciation, email address. There's set of conventions for how you want to pronounce the email address. Okay, email address. There's like the A, okay, A circle thingy and then the dot thingy. Okay, how do you want to pronounce? Okay, let's look at the punctuation marks. Oh, wait there. Okay, so number one, the dot would be full stop or dot or period. Okay, number two would be comma, then question mark, and semicolon, and then exclamation mark. Okay, and then colon, and apostrophe, and then round brackets and square brackets. And then what is this? This is a quotation marks. And then this one ellipsis marks. This one would be hyphen, one would be dash. So what is the difference between hyphen and dash? It's similar, it's just that hyphen is like short one, while dash is the long one. And then next one would be slash. This one would be at sign. This one would be brace. And last one would be asterisk. Okay, so if you can go back to here. Okay, how do you say this, or how do you pronounce this? So it would be TINA or Tina dot period or full stop Simmons, okay, at ecovital.com. Okay, if you want to, like, you're on the phone, okay, as an admin, you're on the phone, people ask for your information, for your email all the time. So you can say T for Thailand, I for India, N for Netherlands, A for America. You can do in English, or for example, if they ask in Malay, you can also say the same thing. T for telekong, I for ikan. Okay, N for, what is N? N for nenas. Okay, A for ayam. It can be either, as long as like the person that calls you understand, you as well understands. Okay, good conversation or good communication is very good. Right, next one. Okay, let's continue to a topic. So when you start working, of course, you have to email. You have to email people. You have to email people, email a client, especially email client like to ask something, to invite someone. Okay, emails to clients should be polite and clearly state your future plans and intention. Use the present continuous or going to discuss plans and arrangement. Example, okay? Example, it doesn't have to be a client. It can be like a group discussion if you're in a university, so you want to email your friends. Example, you are going to have a group discussion with your friends next week. So how are you going to say it to them professionally? Okay, how are you going to say to them professionally? Okay, you can say to MADIHAH LATIP, and then subject. Okay, what subject? So dear. Okay, this one is an email. Okay, wait down. Wait. Okay, let me show you this one. Okay, don't focus on this one too much. Okay, just focus on like the blue, the bold thing. Okay, this one, for example, if you wanna like ask people to pay. So to MADIHAH LATIP, subject would be outstanding invoice. Outstanding. Okay, what is outstanding? Outstanding means not paid yet or resolved or dealt with. Can be outstanding fee, outstanding invoice, or outstanding payment. Okay, dear Mrs. Latif, or dear MADIHAH, or hi MADIHAH. Then you introduce yourself, who you are, okay, from where, from which company. Okay, my name is Amin. I work in the accounting department at PERKESO. Okay, so what are you writing about? So I'm writing with regard to or you can say formal alternative to I am writing about. Okay, so for this one, it's an invoice. Okay, payment. Okay, invoice. So I am writing with regard to our invoice number. Okay, put in the number. Payment was due at the end of last month. Please find the invoice attached here. Okay, or please see the invoice attached. This one, if you attach something, okay, or you have any attachment, then you can say lah that please find the invoice attached here. And then I would appreciate if you could pay the outstanding invoice. So I would appreciate, what is it? It's a very polite way of making requests. Okay. I would appreciate it if you pay the outstanding invoice and send us a remittance advice note ASAP. So what is ASAP? Abbreviation or short form for as soon as possible. If you have any questions, please do not to hesitate to contact me. So this one will be like how to close your email. So this is a formal sign off. Best regards or sincerely. Okay, Amin Suhaimi. Okay, why do you want to say? Why do you want to say? I would appreciate. Okay, why do you have to be polite? I would appreciate because okay, what if you say you are demanded to send payment within 30 days? Okay, this is harsh. This is very harsh. You are demanded to send payment within 30 days. I know. In Malaysia, we are very stubborn. We are very stubborn, especially if we know that we didn't do, okay, we are wrong, that we didn't pay on time. But if the I know some of you guys, okay, some of you guys, if you get an email like this, you won't pay, you don't want to pay. So what the company can do is put in nicely, okay, please put it polite way. Okay, because we want them to we want the customers, okay, we want the customer to say please pay, please pay. Because if they don't want to pay, if we put like, you are demanded to pay, okay, then like the customer will think, oh, it's okay lah, they are being rude to me, okay, they are very harsh, accuse me. Okay, the customers will always think that there are many companies out there that they can change to a new company. They don't have to be loyal because you are unpolite with them. So be careful whatever you make, okay, whatever you send. You have to always double check, okay, to make sure that you don't step off the line, you don't make mistakes. So these kind of things can happen. You can lose your customer. Very, very careful. Okay, so this one, email content. Okay, to tell the clients about the future plan. So how are you going to put, how are you going to write? You know what you're going to write. For example, let's continue with the first example. Example, you're going to have a group discussion. So how are you going to say that you have a group discussion? Okay, so there are two things or two ways. Okay, when you have something, when you know when the time would be, okay, you're gonna use present continuous. But if you don't know when, you can use the future. Okay, let's see here. I am writing to inform you that we are meeting the customers on Monday. So you know the time on Monday. If you know the time, then it's gonna be present continuous. Okay, you know the time. But okay, what happen if you don't know the time? You can say, I am writing to inform you that we are going to. Okay, you see, we are going to meet and we are meeting. So what's the difference? Just that if you know the time, you can just say we are, okay, meet, and then you put ing. Okay, we are meet and then ing. But if you don't know, okay, if you don't know, you have to put going to. Going to. So we are going to meet. Okay, why don't you put ing after the meet? Okay, after meet, because this is basic grammar, yeah. This is basic grammar. If you have the to, okay, if you have the to, you cannot put ing. Okay, we are going to meet. Okay, if there's no to, we are meeting. It's okay. I know this is a bit confusing. Okay, a bit confusing, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's look at this one. So, future forms, be going to, and present continuous. If you have the time, you know, like you're gonna meet on Monday, okay, and then you put present continuous. I am flying to New York tomorrow morning, so you know tomorrow morning would be the time that you're going to go. I am seeing, okay, the dentist at 6. Okay, you know 6. So I am seeing. So see, and then put ing. We are getting married next week. So you know the time, next week. So we are get and then plus ing. How about if you don't know, you can say this like this one. We are going to. Okay, it is going to. You don't know. Okay, going to rain. At what time rain? You don't know. Okay, are you going to watch the game tonight? So this is the other one. Right? You don't know. So it's going to. We are going to. Okay, I know this is a bit difficult, but it's okay. It's okay. I hope after this, your moderator can give you, you know, this slide. Okay, so don't worry. You can do this. You can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so other phrases. Other phrases. Okay, if you want to make a request, you can say formal and less formal. I would be grateful if you could. Could you possible? And then we agree. Okay, sorry. When we agree to a request, I would be delighted to. How about less formal? I will be happy to. So happy and delighted is just the same thing, but one is a bit formal while this another one would be less formal. How about when you want to apologize? Okay, formal. I apologize for the delay in replying. Less formal. Sorry for the delay. I or we apologize for the inconvenience. Sorry for the inconvenience. How about when giving bad news? More formal. Okay, I or we regret that. Less formal. Unfortunately. Okay, next one. When complaining. Okay, we wish to draw attention. I wanted to inform you about. How about like closing? Okay, I would appreciate your immediate attention. Less formal. I would appreciate if you could sort out as soon as possible. So closing, I'm gonna show you like another more. So these are a few examples from LinkedIn that I found. Okay, for you to close the email. Expression with for thanking, expressions for the future focus plan, expressions for showing them you want to help. Okay, so before we take a break, let's continue with the vocab and then we're going to take a break. Don't worry. Okay, so let me focus on the slide. Let me zoom in. Okay, you have to know when you're going for a job, okay, you have to know which one is the sales assistant, which one is the receptionist. So, businessman, businesswoman, sales manager, sales assistant, and this one would be the receptionist who is in the desk of the reception would be what we call as receptionist. Then manager, okay, manager, the person who is responsible for directing employees. And then your colleague or your co-worker, these are your friends. And then assistant, okay, assistant who assists your boss or the manager who call as assistant. Intern, okay, a person who works to gain experience, usually would be like university students. And then apprentice, a person who is learning a trade. Okay, apprentice in Malaysia, as for like usually a job that is like after you graduate your university, so you are fresh, you don't have any kind of experience. Okay, so in Malaysia that's what we call as an apprentice. Okay, next one would be full time. When you're going to work, there's gonna be a full time, there's gonna be a part time, there's gonna be a permanent, there's gonna be a temporary or contract. Okay, there's gonna be a shift. So full time mean like full time, a complete working week. Part time would be like incomplete, maybe like Monday and then Saturday. You know, 2 times a week, not 5 or 6. Just part time. Permanent. So permanent, you don't have any expiry date. Temporary or contract, for example, like a contract of like 2 years. Okay, 2 years of contract. Then like there's a temporary like short term position, and then shift. Okay, when you're working, you must know a bank. Okay, a bank statement, online banking, which I think you know, all of you guys know from Shopee and etc. Then mobile banking. So if you wanna like pay for Shopee, so you're gonna use mobile banking, which you fund transfer or transfer online. And then if you work at the cashier or you work at the finance or HR, you have to know receipt. Okay, receipt. What is receipt? And currency. Okay, currency, especially when you involve with different countries. Okay, so Malaysia would be ringgit Malaysia. And then how about Singapore? Would be Singapore dollar. Okay, and then how about the UK? Okay, United Kingdom would be pound. Okay, etc. Then cash register or till in UK, SIF, and invoice, check or check, same thing, different spelling, deposit or pay in money, and transfer money. Okay, so moderator, can we take a break?
Yeah, definitely. So I hope you can hear me clearly right now. Hello?
Okay, can we take a break?
Hello, can you hear me right now? Hello? Yes,
Yes?
Madiha.
Oh, okay. Oh, tak. The echo.
Apa tunggu lagi? Ayo, daftarlah segera.
Sila layari www.rwclass.com sekarang.
Okay, can we continue now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so hi everyone. Let's continue back. Okay, wait there. Okay, now giving presentation. When you are preparing a presentation, make sure it is clear and easy to follow. There are certain phrases that you can use to help guide the audience through the talk. Okay, so if you are outlining the structure of your presentation at the start, it makes it easier for the audience to follow what you are saying. Signpost language can help you to do this effectively. Okay, now what is signpost? Signpost language is words or phrases that people use to tell the listeners what is going to happen, what is just happened. Okay, in other words, signpost language guides the listener through the presentation. So, what is signpost? Examples. Today, I'm gonna talk about first. I'm going to look at. Then next, I would like to explore. And then lastly, what I'm gonna look at. Okay, this one from BBK UK, BBC.co at UK. Okay, I give you certain kinds of like examples. For example, if you want to introduce your topic, the subject or the topic of my talk is, okay, dot dot dot. I'm going to talk about, okay, dot dot dot. My topic today is. The next one will be overview, the outline of the presentation. I'm going to divide this talk into how many parts? 4 parts, 5 parts, 6 parts. There are numbers of points I like to make. I like to begin or start by. How about finishing a section? That's all I have about to say. We've looked at and then so much for. And then next one, starting a new section. Moving on now to turning to. Let's turn on to. Okay, next one, giving examples. For example, a good example as an illustration. Okay, last one, summarizing and concluding. Okay, let's sum up, shall we? Or to summarize, or you can say the most classic one, in a nutshell or in conclusion. Okay, so you can use whatever you want as long as you guide your listeners or your participants, your audience, okay, to be or to follow with the subject of the presentation. Okay, I give you another examples. Okay, when you want to introduce this topic, and then when you're moving on to a different topic and ending a topic. Okay, summarizing to sum. In short, so we've covered. How about dealing with questions? Okay, you can say this. I'm happy to answer any questions. Does anyone have any questions? Would you like to ask any questions? Okay, how about if you, for example, you are presenting, but people ask questions, you can say, let me present, and then I will answer your questions after the presentation. Okay, now let's do a little bit of exercise. Okay, I will cancel the screen. Okay, I will zoom out a bit. Okay, fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. Okay, I did it for you. Today, I'm going to talk about a new approach that we want to try. Okay, next one. To ... This talk, I will give an overall introduction to the project. Okay, what we're going to use? To start. Okay, to start this talk, I will give an overall introduction to the project. Okay, after start, you're gonna say, okay, so start would be the first one, the second one would be second. So second, after the introduction, I will describe our role in the project. Okay, if you don't want to say the third one, you can say next. Okay, next. Next, we will what? The benefits of this approach. We will explore. So we will explore the benefits of this approach. Okay, after what? After what? We will look at the possible difficulties we might have. After that, after that, we will look at the possible difficulties we might have. Then, okay, last one. So last one, you're going to summarize. Another word for summarize is finish. Then to finish. Okay. Then to finish, we will look at what future research we can do. Okay, now questions. Okay. So lastly, I will answer any questions that you have for me. Okay, so the first one is you're gonna say, today I'm going to talk about. Okay, talk about, and then to start this talk. Okay, then continue with the second. Okay, second after the introduction. Then if you don't want to say third, fourth, fifth, you can say next. So next we will explore. Okay, and then you can say after that, we will look at the possible difficulties. So after that, then last one. Okay, then to finish. To finish, we will look at the future research. So lastly, I will answer any questions that you have for me. Okay, now let's continue to the agreeing and disagreeing. When you react to someone's opinion, it is important to be polite and respectful. This is especially important when you disagree with someone. It can be, if you disagree or you agree. Okay, there are many ways that you can do that. So there are many ways to say that you agree with someone. You do not need to say very much. Sometimes you can just not. Okay, I have few examples here. Let's look at the first one for strong agreement. We need to focus on sales this year. You can say, exactly, absolutely, that's a good point. Yes, I agree. How about weak agreement? You have been a huge help. And then this person, okay, because she doesn't think so, so she is in doubt. Okay, doubt in Malay means like ragu-ragu. Okay, she will say, I think, I hope so. I'm suppose you are right. Okay, so you know, okay, when is like the weak agreement, when is the strong agreement. Okay, next one. Other examples would be, okay, agreeing with a positive statement. Okay, I think our system needs updating. So positive one, yes, I think so too. Or you can say, me too. Or you can say, so do I. And then, how do you say? Agreeing with a negative statement. I don't like the new office at all. And then you can say, me neither. Or, nor do I. So negative statement. How about disagreement? Okay, how about disagreement? Disagree means that you don't agree. Okay, disagreement is you don't agree. This design is fantastic. And then you can say, I'm afraid I totally disagree. Or you can say, I am sorry, but I don't agree at all. Okay, that is a strong disagreement. How about weak disagreement? Okay, weak disagreement. We will probably finish by 5 p.m. And then that person, because she's dog, okay, she's in dog or like ragu-ragu, she can say, I'm not sure about that. You could be right, but okay. Okay, now let's continue with the third exercise for the day. Okay, fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. I'm not really sure about the new ad. Okay. Then I'm dot dot dot, but I don't agree, Jen. You could be dot dot dot, but I think it's ugly. I'm afraid I have to dot dot dot. It's too expensive. I am dot dot dot. We have to disagree about the price. I'm so sorry, or I am sorry, Joe, but I don't agree dot 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 all. Okay. Let me stop the full screen. Okay. So the first one would be I am afraid. Or I am sorry. Which one? Okay, you can say I am sorry. Okay, but I don't agree, Jen. And the next one, you could be right. Okay, you could be right, but I think it's ugly. And then the third one, I'm afraid I have to disagree. It's too expensive. And then I am afraid we have to disagree. Okay, last one. I am sorry, Joe, but I don't agree at all.
Wow, this is a very great questions. I believe that all our live viewers out there in YouTube who want to try the question, so don't hesitate to just chat. Just type your answer in the live chat, okay? The chat box.
Thank you so much. Okay, now let's continue with the second vocabulary. Okay, vocabulary 2. Okay, vocab 2. Okay, vocabulary, or you can say vocab. I'm so sorry. Okay, you have to know the things in your office. Okay, you have to know. You have to know the things. You cannot say, oh, that thing, oh, that, oh, two, ni. You cannot say that. You have to know the name. Everything has a name. Even you yourself has a name. My name is Madihah. Your name is this one. Your name is that one. You cannot say that person or that thing, this, or that. Okay, the first one would be, this is a board, okay? Or you call as notice board, or in US, you call it as bulletin board. Okay, and then the table, what do you call? Okay, you call it as a desk. Okay, how about this red one? Okay, this one is a lamp. Then this one, where you want to put your files, you call it as a tray. Then how about the thing that you used to drink? Okay, the one that has the cold one and then the hot one, or you can do both at the same time. It's called water cooler. Okay, and then this one, the thing that you used to sit on, what do you call it? A chair. Okay, a chair. And then this one, okay, the things that you put, okay, you put your files, and then you put your phone, you can put your snack, if you have lah, if you don't have, it's okay. You put into a drawer, and then if you throw away your trash, okay, your waste, okay, you can say a trash can or a bin. And this one, okay, it's a filing cabinet. So you have to know all of these. You cannot just say this or that, the thing, that thing. In Malay, you can you say I heard this all the time. Tu, ni. What is tu? What is ni? You have to know. You have to know the name, okay, the name for everything. And then equipment, okay, equipment, you have to know. This one is photocopier, okay, photocopier. And then next one will be the telephone or the phone. Okay, and this one will be the printer, okay, the printer. And then the one, okay, this one will be projector, projector. This one will be shredder. Okay, what is a shredder? Sometimes when you have like official or personal that no one can read, no one can read the document, only you and certain people or you yourself, and you want to throw it out but you don't want people to read, okay, so you can use the shredder. So the shredder will shred, okay, it will shred all the documents from a single paper to lots and tiny pieces of paper. Then if you want to make like your document, okay, a letter or email, you want to put from the hard copy which you have in your hand, okay, into the computer, you can use the scanner. Scanner is like, for example, you're taking for example, you want to you want to take a picture, okay, so it's taking a picture and then put it on the phone, or like, you know, your laptop or your computer. So it's the same thing, but it's only for letter or emails. Okay, next one, what do you call, some people call it as a pen drive, some people call it as a USB or flash drive. Okay, next one, hard drive. Okay, hard drive. And then headset, okay, or headphone. So this one would be cell phone or mobile phone. So here in Malaysia, we call as smartphone. Smartphone is okay. It's up to you, as long as like it's not something else. Okay, we reach at our end of the talk or the webinar. Okay, but before I go, I want to say some awesome words to you. I know that because we're not like the first English speaker. So when you are the first English speaker, I want you to know that I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult to say like in English 100%. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because we are bilingual or trilingual. Some people are trilingual. They can talk in English, they talk Malay, they talk Chinese, or they can talk in, you know, any other words, Turkish or French, whatever. It's okay. You know, don't worry. Usually when you want to make email or something, I want you to know that make it simple or keep it simple. Don't make it as like, you know, overcomplicated things, you know. Don't focusing on too much lah. Okay, it's best to express the gist of idea of what you are trying to say. Okay, plain English, don't worry, just plain English. Okay, the more you do this, the worse things can get. Why? Because simply translating can result. Don't just like translate. Okay, don't translate. Don't translate. Don't like simply Google Translate. If you Google Translate, it can be, sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's not. For example, you say like susah hati. So susah hati is like what do you call susah hati? Susah hati is like you are very sad or like you are worried. Okay, but if you Google Translate susah hati, okay, so if you Google Translate susah hati, I tried to Google Translate susah hati. It went out as eat liver. Eat liver. It's not eat liver. It's not eat liver. Okay, susah hati is trouble or sad. You know, you're worried. Okay, to make mistakes is only a human. Okay, we make mistakes all the time. We make mistakes. You and I, even I. So don't worry, practice, practice, and practice. For people who can talk or like, you know, who can speak, who can talk, who can understand English, whether it's very simple, it's okay. I'm very proud of you because it's hard to like fully understand, but like once you know the basic, I'm really okay with it. Don't worry, don't worry. When I used to work in UN before, you know, like everyone was like from different countries, from UK, from US, from Italy. So a lot of them were like mastering their English, but I wasn't. I was like, struggling and like, what do you call it? Gugup. Like, oh, like stuck. I want to talk, but like, I couldn't talk because I didn't know at the time what grammar that I should use. When you're not used to say English, you're gonna get stuck. You're gonna get like, but practice, practice, and practice. Inshallah, everything gonna be fine. So don't worry. You can do this. It's okay. Okay, wait. Let me share my screen again. Okay, let me share my screen again. So before we go, if you have any questions, okay, you can just send me an email, madiha.latip@peso.gov.my, or if you want to like contact me, you can say 011 6057 3076. Or if you have any like you need a job or anything, you can just go to our website of myfuturejobs.gov.com.
Alright. Okay, so I would love to thank you so very, very much, Ms. Madiha. I hope that all of you enjoyed the amazing presentation. Okay, so we would like to invite any audience, if you have any questions that you want to ask Ms. Madiha, so don't hesitate to drop your question in the chat box. Okay, so probably maybe we take some one or two questions to be answered by our guest speaker, Ms. Madiha. Okay, but somehow I think Madiha, can I ask you a question?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, yeah, you can.
Okay, so when some of us, like when we send an email to the management, actually normally sometimes we keep waiting for that response from the company. So actually, what is the time frame that actually is which is conducive for us to wait for the reply from the management?
Sorry, I can't hear you, but can you put it here in the private chat? Okay, how long the duration for us to wait for a reply from the management? Okay, the email reply, okay, it depends on the company. Sometimes when you wanna like send a work or invitation for like cover letter, okay, sorry, like cover letter, you send it to the company. Usually, like minimum would be 2 weeks, okay, maximum would be 1 month. Okay, but after 2 weeks, you can just moving forward, because if they don't reply within 2 weeks time, okay, it means that you can search for another company lah. I know sometimes it's very frustrating for you, okay, for you and all of the job seekers out there, because some companies they receive applications up to 500 people. So that is why they cannot like reply to you one by one. So because I know the situations from the employer, so I just want to say I'm apologize for the ones who are frustrated of not having their emails or cover letter replied to. So I'm so sorry. So now that you know, so you don't have to wait for 2 weeks, and then you can move on. Okay, move on to another company. Search and search. Don't give up. Do you have any other questions, teacher?
Okay, so we need any question that can be put inside the chat box. So we can ask. Okay, so we have one question here.
Okay, teacher, can you write down? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure.
My line is a bit stuck over here. Okay, what is the best tip to be confident in speaking English? Okay, I like that question. Okay, one is for sure. When I drive, okay, not all the time lah. Not all the time. I like to talk with myself. It's hard to talk with yourself, but you can try asking yourself a question. Okay, it doesn't have to be when you drive. You can be like in front of your mirror. In front of your mirror, you can try. Okay, give yourself a question. For example, like, oh, what did I eat today? And then like after like what did I eat? And then you can ask the second question. Okay, describe the food. Okay, describe the food. So one way would be talk with yourself. Okay, two you can read. Okay, when you are reading a book, okay, try to talk while you are reading. So you imagine yourself as the one that is like as the author of the book. Okay, telling the story. You can talk. Okay, talk. Okay, and the other one, if you can't find, it's okay. Okay, if you can find someone to talk to, okay, your friends. If not, it's okay. I know it's very hard, but for that one, because sometimes your friends would do it with you, sometimes don't. But if that person or a lot of person agree to say to talk English with you, it's okay, good. If not, it's okay. Then the last one would be, I know a lot of you guys like English music, Justin Bieber or Rihanna or Miley Cyrus. Okay, like it's okay, it's okay. Try to sing. Okay, you can do this while you're alone in your room or when you're taking a shower. It's okay. Okay, do express any way as possible. Remember, you live this once. If you believe in reincarnation, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, but you live your life is this life is very short. Okay, so you don't have time to second guess. It's now or never. So do it. Don't worry. You have my number. You have my email as well, and then I can share it with you. Okay, is it okay to speak broken English or using bahasa rojak during an interview? Okay, so during an interview, when you wanna like introduce yourself, normally people would introduce themselves in English. Okay, but for the next question, you can ask. Actually, you can ask the question, the interviewer, can I speak in Malay? Okay, most of the time, if you ask, they will say yes. Okay, they will say yes. They say it's okay, you can. Okay, but if you don't ask and suddenly you speak Malay, it's gonna be a rejection point. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna ask. Okay, before you sit down during interview, you have to ask, can I sit down? And even so, after the introduction, you can ask, can I speak in Malay? Most of the time, they will say yes. But make sure to ask. Is it okay to speak in broken English? Broken English during interview, no. Okay, if you want to like change language, you have to ask, then it's okay. But broken, no. It's not like my name is no, my name adalah. Okay, that is wrong. You cannot simply like change. But this one English, this one Malay, yes. Okay. Okay, I will give my phone number and my uh, so our teacher can send it to you, can put it there. Wait there. My email would be madia.latif@perkeso.my. Okay, how long to empower my English? If I'm not doing well in my SPM oral test, any sources to recommend? Okay, how long to empower my English? It's up to you. It's up to you actually to empower your English, because if you practice hard, okay, I have student because I used to teach foreigners from Africa, from China, from Arab countries. Okay, I taught them from like zero English. In 1 year they got their band 6 in exam. 1 year of fully master English. Okay,
It's
so
amazing.
English is a language. English is a language, just like Malay or just like any of your other language that you can speak of. So you have to say, you have to say and say and say and say and say. You don't have to go to tuition center. You don't have to. You can find online and speak. Okay, so in your oral test one, okay, because there are so many questions for there's a lot of like books for speaking tests, oral tests. There are a lot of books, so maybe like, okay, this question will come out, maybe this question will come out, okay, maybe this question. And then oral, okay, how usually oral, what kind of marks they will give you is actually like the confidence kind of marks. Okay, the way you say, sometimes the how do you say, the questioner or the examiner, okay, sometimes the examiner, even though you don't say the word that they want you, but because you are confident, you know how to reply to them, you get marks already. Doesn't have to be like full marks, because it's not replying to the answer that they want, but you got the marks as well. So for oral you have to be confident. You have to talk and talk and talk. Okay, you don't have to talk to other people, just talk yourself in the mirror or like next to your wall. Okay, next to your wall you can talk, so it's okay.
Okay, so thank you for all the questions that already submitted, and our previous guest speaker able to answer it very confidently, and a lot of ideas pouring out to all of us. Okay. Any last word from you, Miss Madiha, before we end
Okay,
today's session?
thank you so much for PGSM, for PGSM. So like, for inviting me. Like, thank you so much. This is a good opportunity for me to spread the knowledge that I have and talk to you guys, because I don't know how to, like, give my knowledge. This is one of the platforms, one of the organizations that help me to do so. So thank you as well for our helpful and friendly moderator, Teacher
Thank
Chris,
you.
and thank you everyone for joining and participating on a lovely Saturday morning.
Right. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Madiha. So, to all our audience out there, do share this webinar by copy the YouTube link and share to your friends out there who are not able to join our session today. And then don't forget to fill up the form for your e-certificate, which already posted in the chat box. So, this concludes the webinar this morning. Thank you all for attending. We hope you have learned and enjoyed this presentation. Okay? So don't forget for the fifth series of this sharing session, the following week. So stay tuned and see you again. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
layari www.arviaclass.com sekarang.